Hey guys, skphile here with another combo video. Thought I'd show you what's on the workbench. You know, I'm all about the found object stuff, so my sister gave me one of these big canisters of desiccant that came in a large pill bottle, and I said, oh, finally a scale representation of a 5-gallon paint can, 5-gallon bucket. So I took this from the milk carton, cut off the little loop, then I carefully cut the clear plastic off a googly eye to get a top. There's the top. And then I put it on another one of those. So this is like the top that you pry off. And then I used a little wood filler to smooth the edge. And I haven't painted it obviously, but I think it looks pretty much like one of those 5-gallon either paint containers or just a bucket. Obviously, once it's painted and maybe you can put a label on it, it will look pretty good. So that's just a little experiment, again, with a found object. And I thought, well, speaking of paint cans, how about a gallon can? Well, the idea was to make it look realistic. The trouble is these jewelry brads, which are like rivets, are just too big. And although it probably from far away wouldn't look bad, you know, they're like 4 times the size they need to be. But again, sometimes your experimentation just doesn't quite fit the scale. So again, here's one with the handle down. So I made that one so you could carry it, and this one would be down. And it looks pretty good. If like you had it like this, maybe you wouldn't notice that these holes are too big. Anyway, that's some experiments. And then I just found this piece of sharp plastic on the floor, and I go, oh, this looks like obsidian. So I made a little handle for it. Used my coffee dyed lens paper tissue just to give it some color for the handle. And then again, another one of those brads and a toothpick. Yeah, a little super glue. Then this was actually a lipstick, and so I said, well, that looks sort of like a paint can too, so I tried a little work on that. Painted it up, we'll see what it looks like. So this was the inside. This is actually the inside of one of those cheap blow-up balls the kids have. This is the valve. That's the inside of it. And I thought, you know, it looks sort of like a candle, so I melted some crayon and put a little wick in it. Again, just experimenting. And then I got this for, I think it was 99 cents at a thrift store. And it had this, it was gray and black camo. And I weathered it all up, and muddied it up, and gave it some lenses, the googly eye lenses. And it's like 1/24 scale, so maybe 3 3/4 modern G.I. Joe size, maybe 4-inch. I was thinking as a background vehicle for one of the new action figures I got. I'll show you in a moment. And then, you know, I'm always looking at things I can do for the lab dioramas. So here's a couple of pill bottles with inserts, a couple marbles on the top. You'll light this. Maybe put that gel that I used before, a clear gel. And I had, again, a googly eye, and I inserted internet grab dial or gauge. This is just a box and light bright. So I'm thinking maybe painting this white. I don't know. It's again another little experiment. So let's leave the workbench and my mascot Batmite and go over to the other place. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm a little tired. We went and saw the Blue Angels at Boeing Field take off and do their show. It's a Seafair weekend. Big deal in Seattle. So first thing, you see these lights here? I got those for $9.99 at IKEA. They were half price. They're pretty cool. They have a USB, so you can just plug them in on your computer. Anyway, so I got some action figures. You know, I'm a DC guy, but I did always appreciate Silver Sable, Domino. I got this before, Sharon Carter, and I redid her weapons in gunmetal because they were purple. Yeah, purple. And I got me another Daryl with his cool customs motorcycle. That's what I thought I'd use that truck for in a scene, a Walking Dead scene. I gave this figure and that motorcycle to a friend a while ago, and I always wanted another one, so I got it. And another Marvel figure I got earlier, the Cat. You know, I'm a big Catwoman fan. Well, this is not really an equivalent Marvel style, but this is the #2 comic. I don't have #1, but then I used some of the clamshell to make some things for Adam Strange. So I got some thrift store stuff, maybe for shelving or background. Then I got this awesome Predator figure, and he came with a light up mask. The light up feature is not working. I'll probably take him back, but it's just a battery. Can't see how to get into it. It comes with some cool accessories, extra hands and a gun. And anyway, so this is another thrift store find. I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. Speaking of that, you can probably put them in these cages. So these are something for, I think, a dishwasher. And I took the top parts off and I put them together, and it looks like a cool door or maybe a containment thing. I don't know. Let me out. This is cool. Another thrift store find. It's an alarm clock. It's from 1997.
Wake up, crime fighters. Gotham City needs us. I'm Batman. It's time for action. Let's go.
I think that's supposed to be the Batmobile starting up. But these are pretty rare. It's pretty cool. Maybe I'm paying. I
Wake up, crime fighters.
put a different figure in because the figure was already gone. But what do you want for like $2.99? Yeah.
It's time for action. Let's go.
Let's go. So what else? Okay, go back to sleep. You saw the bare wood table. This is after I ebonized it with my ebonizer substances, the vinegar and steel wool. There's a video about staining wood, one of my more popular videos. Then I used that frozen gel, sawed, put some interesting display things. This was at Hot Wheels or Johnny Lightning, thing that shoots the cars, and I just painted it and dry rubbed it with silver, and I added a few more things to my scape. Basically, I got to do a background. I'm not sure, Aquaman or whatever. And this is kind of interesting. This stuff is actually chewed up celery. I mean, you can't really swallow celery, right? So I chewed it up and then just spit it out and used it. So, yeah. Painted up a couple, these were battery, they had batteries in them. My wife found this and this. Here's that, another thing of that gel. I got a lot of it. I got, you see the gallons there? 1, 2. There's one up on the shelf. There's 3, I think half gallons. All that stuff from HelloFresh. So here's that barge that I made. I painted up and I kind of weathered it. I don't know if you see it that good, but and a couple other things. I got this cool Fisker's cutting template thing. I got this nice straight edge. I need an extra short strip, power strip. I found this. It has all these different sounds. So I thought it was broken because one of the twins chucked it, but it stopped working. Well, it's come back now. So they will annoy Grandma with that. And then my jeweler friend gave me a bunch of stuff today. These nice oral suspension syringes. You can actually put them in a container like this. And then he gave me some etching for copper etching solution, so I'm going to just try that. He gave me more of those cool lights. And his brother is a doctor, works for Doctors Without Borders, so he has a lot of expired stuff that he didn't take with him on his trips, so I get that medical stuff from him. What else? I think that's about all I got for you today. But you can see with my new figures, I can see a Predator, Dio coming, and a Walking Dead. I'd like to put all these girls together. I think that'd be a cool team. Silver Sable, Domino, Cat, and Sharon Carter maybe as the leader. Although I don't know. I don't know my Marvel enough to know if that would be workable. But hey, it's fantasy. So, yeah. So that's about all I have for you. You know, I've been very busy. I got to go to Victoria this weekend, so it's going to be hot in that plane, too. We have to avoid the Seafair weekend. We have to avoid the Blue Angels, so it's going to be a long day. Leaving at 4:30. It's going to be like 87. Oh, in that aluminum plane. Oh, it's going to be hot. Got to wear my shorts. So, for the monkeys, I like the gorilla. That's a chimp. I like the gorilla. Yeah. Oh, speaking of tigers, here's a white tiger, yeah. That white tiger added to the mix. So that would be 1, 2, 3. The feline 5 or the feral 5 or something. Ferocious 5. I like these 3 because they have guns. So they kind of fit together. Not that I'm a big gun fan, but that they all have the same kind of weapon. Anyway, yeah. I'm rambling. So, that's all I have for tonight, Saturday night. See you later. I'm out.